They're running in the All-American Futurity and
Hi folks, and welcome to the Triple Crown Report, brought to you by Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency. I'm Tim Keithley along with Tom Dawson in the Hall of Fame studios here at Ruidoso Downs. We just completed trials for the All-American Futurity, Oaks, and Derby. And what a weekend, Tom.
47 races, 32 for the Futurity and 15 for the Derby. Some surprises, but some of the horses we expected to be on the list are certainly on there.
It was a terrific weekend, and it's all in prep for Labor Day weekend and the running of the $3 million All-American Futurity. And we're going to tell you all about it. Triple Crown Report is brought to you by Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency, Granada Farms, Paragon Farms, Kavanaugh Quarter Horses, New Mexico Horse Breeders Association, Lip Chip, Royal Vista Ranch, and the AQHA. Back with more of the Triple Crown Report in just a moment.
The American Quarter Horse. They represent a new year, new opportunities, and exciting expectations to be winners. For over 30 years, Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency has insured American quarter horses that include champions and their bloodlines. Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency knows that your horse represents a large investment. Ensuring that investment will be the least overall expense an owner has in protecting that investment, whether it's a new foal, a new purchase, or a special runner. Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency offers prospective full coverage to protect your investment from the very beginning, while in utero, and when your foals are born. Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency can insure them at 24 hours of age. Their family has made supporting the American Quarter Horse a priority. Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency is proud to be a Triple Crown Report sponsor. Visit their website at jonesbloodstockinsurance.com for more information.
Welcome back to the Triple Crown Report, brought to you by Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency. It all began on Friday, Tom, with Day One, and Dark Enemy was the big spotlighted horse that prevailed.
And she did not disappoint. She was everything that we thought she would be.
And let's take a look at the call with Robert Fox as Dark Enemy becomes top qualifier in the All-American Futurity Trials.
all set for Trial 10 on Day 1 for the All-American Futurity. They're running. Dark Enemy broke fast once again. Dark Enemy centered the course. AJ Precious, Jewel Chases Gamely. Then we have Devastating. Next Far Side and Cork It, and then a Political Boogie J. Dark Enemy, this is what she's been racing her whole entire life for, to get into the All-American Futurity.
Yeah, she's kind of moving in the gates a little bit. Didn't get a break like the other times, and she got bumped a little bit from the outside horse. So it took her a while to get, she was running, but I felt still like she was taking a while to get on. But half that race, she just strided out.
Clearly she's going to be the favorite for the All-American, and so has that put a lot of pressure on you as the rider?
It's honestly, the pressure is, if there is pressure, it's honestly it's in the trials. Thank God that we're qualified, and now we're in there, so anything can happen in there. It's horse racing, and I'm just blessed to be in it and just try to enjoy it.
Well, Tom, the filly, that was the fastest trial in over a decade, so she's sure showing her ability, but can she last? It's been a long summer.
It's been a long summer, but how much faster would she have run if she had left the gate like she normally does? 21:10 is fast enough, I think, for anybody. Let's hope she's got plenty left for the final, and we see the real Dark Enemy on Labor Day.
Well, there'll be a favorite in the All-American this year,
Yeah.
That's for certain. Dark Enemy, with owner Willie Garcia and all of the connections and the thousands and thousands of Dark Enemy ball caps
everywhere
that are all over the racetrack. And then we went to Saturday's trials, and a bit of a long shot, or somewhat of an upset, in Cowboys Gun Z. Here's Robert Fox with the call.
Dashes into the gate. Set for the 9. They're running. Slow into stride Vegas Trick. Iris Ace came away fast, but Cowboys Gun Z outbroke him. Cowboys Gun Z, Iris Ace. Outside we have Mr. Ripples, then I love the Echo V. Cowboys Gun Z, Iris Ace chases Gamely, but not making any impact. Cowboys Gun Z gonna upset. Mild upset, but Cowboys Gun Z beats Iris Ace.
Yeah, me and the team, we went to the first trial and had lots of problems with him in the gates, and we all worked together, and we worked real hard for the Rainbow to get him good in the gates, and he kind of acted up again. And we didn't give up. We all worked hard, and we all worked as a team, and it paid off in the end when it was supposed to work out the best. You know, I just closed my eyes and hope for the best, and he did all the work, really. He put everything together yesterday and did his job. It looks like he come back good, and he's turning into a real good racehorse. I'm confident in him and in my team and everybody.
Well, Tom, they got that horse prepared and ready to roll in the trials.
It's never been a question of talent with Cowboys Gun Z. It was the mind. It was in the starting gate. Finally put it all together, didn't move when other horses were fractious, and you see the result.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the $3 million All-American Futurity to be run on Labor Day. And you can see the qualifying starts with Dark Enemy, Devastating, AJ Precious Jewel, Flying Rabbit, 1, 2, 3. And then on Saturday, there's Train Station V, Tom. I thought that's a very powerful racehorse.
And he's got to break. He's another horse that doesn't always break sharp. Needs to break better to have a really good shot in the final.
Wasn't just the All-American trials that happened this weekend. The New Mexico bred quarter horse and thoroughbred sale took place in the All-American Sales Pavilion. And we'll take you there when the Triple Crown Report returns.
It's the feeling you get when that foal takes his first wobbly steps. The feeling when the gavel drops and you pass the lead. The exhilaration of watching your horse cross the finish line ahead of the pack. It's the highs, the lows, and the hope of racing your next champion. It fuels our passion. At Paragon Farms, horses aren't just our business. They're our way of life. Our yearling prep begins at birth. Each foal is halter broke and led daily. A mutual respect and trust is built right from the start, giving Paragon Farms raised foals a leg up on the competition. We invite you to stop by our shed row during the yearling sales to see what shaping the future of racing looks like at Paragon Farms.
Hey there, horsemen. It's time to revolutionize your barn. Tired of carrying around paperwork? Dealing with long trailer lines? Tired of the hours spent tracking temperatures by hand? The answer is in the Hoof Link system, powered by Lip Chip. Simply implant, scan, and unlock. Each scan reveals everything you need to work, compete, and protect your horses. View current paperwork, pre-register for your next event, and even check in on your horse's health. Lip Chip was built by horsemen for horsemen. We know how you ride. The Hoof Link system combines your breeding records, works, and daily check-ins, all stored safely on your smart device. Our technology is designed and assembled right in Texas. We are family, so we treat you like family. It's time to make life at the barn a little easier. The future is here, and the future is Lip Chip. Let her rip, Lip Chip.
Kavanaugh Quarter Horses is proud to own AQHA champion Uncle D. He won the Grade 1 Rainbow Futurity by daylight.
And Uncle D has spurted clear, and Uncle D trying to run away.
Uncle D was the leading freshman sire of sale yearlings at Heritage Place in January. Through 2024, Uncle D's foals are eligible for the $50,000 smart money incentive to open Grade 1 winners. Champion Uncle D, poised to be a difference maker, standing at Lazy E Ranch.
There you have a little flavor of what it looked like at the New Mexico Thoroughbred and Quarter Horse Sale. And Tom, as much as it's a sale, it's also a party.
Well, yeah, it's a party, but it's serious business because people are looking for that next star, and the consigners are looking to get top dollar. The buyers are looking for a bargain or looking for a good horse to run next year for a lot of money here in the state.
Here are the figures, and I want to just put a spotlight on that total sales of $5.6 million, and that's a 30% increase over last year, which is pretty remarkable. And Tom, some pretty nice thoroughbreds, and notice that Marking was the sire that brought the most money.
Well, I think it's interesting that the top four through the ring were all by different sires. Marking, Sporting Chance, Right Rigger, and American Anthem, all represented by top sellers in the sale.
And then we look at the quarter horses, and there's a yearling by the name of Ocean Bridge that we might be talking about next year. And MJ Farms dominated.
Woodbridge, I Am King, Big Daddy Cartel, all of their studs. MJ Farms has been at the top of the ladder for a while now. Looks like they're not planning on stepping off.
Very successful sale, and now we look forward to the All-American Select sale coming up Labor Day weekend. When we come back, we'll tell you all about what happened in the All-American Oaks and Derby trials. The Triple Crown Report is brought to you by Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency. For the past 4 decades, Granada Farms has been a full-service breeding facility in the quarter horse industry, standing top stallions, AQHA champion EC Jet One, freshman sire Hawkeye, and 2022's leading freshman sire This Is an Eagle, just to name a few. A long-standing tradition of raising and selling quarter horse racing's best, our priority is equipping each individual with confidence and manners, a difference you'll notice when purchasing a yearling from Granada Farms. A pursuit of excellence with a dedication for what is good for the horse, Granada Farms is committed to producing quality Texas-bred horses for the racetrack and the performance arena. Visit granadafarms.com for a full list of stallions and services.
Royal Vista Ranch, committed to providing first-class service in equine reproduction and proudly standing top sires across the quarter horse racing and Western performance horse industries. With a dedicated team, expert leadership, and state-of-the-art facilities, Royal Vista Ranch specializes in mare care, stallion collection and freezing, sales preparation, foaling services, embryo transfer, and more. Located just 35 minutes south of Oklahoma City in Wayne, Oklahoma, and serving clients around the world, Royal Vista Ranch is ready to help you navigate your path to equine breeding success.
New Mexico offers year-round racing for both quarter horses and thoroughbreds at its 5 tracks. The purses and awards pay out $60 million annually. And this year, there'll be $1 million futurity for New Mexico-bred quarter horses in Albuquerque. Sunland Park offers a $250,000 thoroughbred Derby and Oaks. Breed your mares in New Mexico and buy at the Ruidoso Select Sale Labor Day weekend. The smart money says New Mexico is the place to race.
Back to the Triple Crown Report. Let's turn our attention now to trials for the $715,000 All-American Oaks for 3-year-old fillies. And Tom, I thought a bit of a surprise at the top.
Streaks of Power, had good form, but she hadn't been out in a while. I think that was the biggest concern.
But Calderon continues to show the way. Here's Robert Fox with the top qualifier in the All-American Oaks.
American Oaks. Set. They're running pretty good break. A bar tab fast, along with Streaks of Power and Exquisiteness. Candy Face to their outside, and then in the pink cap, a Political Chick V on her outside, Modest Moon Flash, Streaks of Power in front. Streaks of Power is pulling away. Streaks of Power, a Political Chick V curls Joyful Wagon, a bar tab at the rail. Streaks of Power gonna win.
You know, she's been working great in the mornings. She came from Lozao, and she ran good over there too. So it didn't surprise me that she ran so good, and especially the way she was been working in the mornings and galloping. And I mean, she's pretty professional. She ran really lights out today.
Francisco Calderon, who just continues to find the winner's circle with all of these trial races and has all summer.
What a race this is, though, Tim. $715,000 for 3-year-old fillies only. Really a great opportunity. Very important for fillies to get black type, and particularly grade 1 black type.
Take a look at the lineup, and this will come the Sunday of Labor Day weekend. Streaks of Power on top. There's Just an Angel. I know that you've been very high on that one.
She's back.
Easy Money is in the field, along with Cartel Kisses, and it's a very nice lineup of fillies for the All-American Oaks. Tom, let's turn our attention now to trials for the All-American Derby. $1.2 million for these 3-year-olds. And a supplemental horse was top qualifier Delight Interest.
$1.2 million, that's why you're willing to pay $50,000, particularly if you've got a horse that's 4 for 4 and already won 2 derbies this year.
With Polito aboard, here's Robert Fox with the call. Delight Interest, top qualifier in trials for the All-American Derby.
All in. Set for the 14th. They're running Tempting Quattro, moving around as the gates open. Dwell. Cyber Attack came out fast. It's Cyber Attack. Inside of him, Shaker's No Secret. Outside, Chasing AJ. Extreme outside. Delight Interest. Delight Interest. Cyber Attack beginning to struggle. Delight Interest. Shaker's No Secret. Cyber Attack's fading. Chasing AJ's trying to come back. And it's Delight Interest. Delight Interest. Then Chasing AJ in a photo with Shaker's No Secret.
I knew that horse has that talent. We talk, the owners, and we talk, I say, what do you think if you go down there for the All-American trials? Because he were paid into Retama Park Derby. And then they changed the schedule, they canceled, so whenever they decided to pay them late. So I told them I think we got a shot. And then I didn't have too many fast horses, so I told them, yeah, bring it. And thanks God, it worked out for us.
And top qualifier.
Yeah, the amazing part too, Well, we wanted to qualify. It doesn't matter in what time, but thanks God, if it's the fastest one, so it's even better.
Congratulations.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Juan Polito, very happy with his horse, Tom, but there were a lot of signature horses that made the final.
Yes, and it all happened in the last 4 trials of the day. There was some nervousness going into the last race. You already had Cyber Attack and Sicario V with the spot. but could they hold on to it?
Let's take a look at the list of finalists for the $1.2 million All-American Derby. Delight interest with the top qualifying time. Get there fast. There's Chasing AJ, who never misses.
Never misses. Nope.
Shaker's No Secret. And then there's Cyber Attack.
Cyber Attack did not run his best race, but there he is. And Sicario V hung on for a spot. And Hooked and Gone, who we both like, I think could be a threat.
And there you have the finals for the All-American Derby coming up the Sunday of Labor Day weekend. Big, long weekend, Tom, and it was a lot of fun.
It's always a lot of fun, a lot of great racing, surprises, trying to, seeing good horses perform their best. Whatever we come away with, that's what we go forward with. The trials are done, now it's on to the final.
Triple Crown Report is brought to you by Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency, Granada Farms, Paragon Farms, Kavanaugh Quarter Horses, New Mexico Horse Breeders Association, Lip Chip, Royal Vista Ranch, and the AQHA. Thanks for watching the Triple Crown Report. We'll talk to you next week.